Some Texas lawmakers have their own ideas about guns, gun laws, and when it comes to the classroom.
The first proposal we've seen for the upcoming legislative session, a bill to create covert armed marshals at Texas schools. KXAN's political reporter Josh Hinkle here with more.
Well, this one is called the Protection of Children Act, and it would allow but not require school districts to have workers with concealed weapons and intense police training to respond to an active threat to students. Only school leaders and police would know who this person was, someone who has volunteered for the position. It could be a teacher, a coach, a janitor. Certainly a different idea, but part of a larger conversation at the state capitol after last week's school shooting.
That's something we can talk about.
Land Commissioner Jerry Patterson is well versed in Texas gun laws. In the 90s, as a state lawmaker, he was behind the legislation to carry concealed handguns. Now his thoughts have turned to who should have those guns in schools.
You hear some people saying every teacher should be armed. I'm sorry, that's not a good idea. What we need is a competent person armed. That could be a police officer, it could be a security guard, it could be a principal or assistant principal who was competent and comfortable with a firearm.
The gun debate is a fierce one, even before throwing schools into the mix.
So if crazies like this guy do same thing, then maybe somebody can fend it off.
I don't think that should be allowed, you know what I'm saying, because I have a son, he's 12 years old.
Texas schools can already allow select teachers and staff to carry concealed weapons. They must have concealed carry licenses and approval from the school board.
Carrying that kind of violence around with you just brings more violence onto yourself.
I don't feel threatened, and I don't feel like threatening anyone.
Now, keep in mind,
Patterson says the issue was already mounting, but in the wake of last week's school shooting, it's something that needs addressing now.
we need to eliminate the emotion. We need to stop the cliches and bumper sticker slogans and have a legitimate conversation about how we can make not just schools, but all public places safer.
Back to the bill about armed marshals in schools. Even though their identity would be hidden, much like an air marshal on a plane, the campus would have signage designating it as a marshal-protected school. The author tells me that this bill is not really about guns, but more about protecting children.
Thank you, Josh.